People say that children are strong, but that doesn't mean they don't care about what's going on in the world. Even more so if they see something scary that they may not be old enough to fully understand. When that happens, a kind word or an adult taking the time to talk with them can help a lot. And that's likely why so many people have been moved by this story. During the summer, Atlanta police had to arrest a driver who had been pulled over. One person who was there says it could have just been a stop and go. But the man wanted to fight, so the police drove him somewhere instead. While talking to the man's girlfriend, who was in the car with him when he was pulled over, Interim Chief David Snively of the Morrow Police Department noticed that the woman had a crying child in the backseat. He started to comfort her, and the person above took a picture. Sam Juarez wrote, "I want to thank Morrow's chief for taking a few minutes to comfort the little girl. We don't always think about what these officers go through every day. Many of them are already fathers." The post went viral, and even the Morrow Police Department shared it. He knelt down and comforted her, answering her questions and explaining what was going on, all without knowing this photo was being taken, the department wrote. This kind of thing happens every day at every level of our department, and we're glad that a member of the community took this picture and sent it to us. Many people replied to the post, but some thought it might have been faked. Snively eventually decided to write his own post on LinkedIn with more details and a focus on his side. He wrote, "Today was hard, but by late afternoon I was exactly where I needed to be. During a traffic stop, this little girl walked up to me with confidence and asked me if her mom's boyfriend, who was in jail, would ever come home. It broke my heart," he said next. "I told her he was safe and that he would soon be back home. She nodded, then put her head on my shoulder, wrapped her little arms around me, and started crying. I was both sad and glad that she felt safe with me. It was a terrible, beautiful moment." Snively also said that he didn't know the picture was taken until hours later, when someone sent it to him. "There are a lot of things in my life that I don't understand, and I've had a lot of failures and setbacks. But one thing has always been clear to me. I've always known why I'm here on Earth. God put me in a position to use it today, and I'm sure that sweet little girl helped me more than I could have helped her." People talk a lot about how the police could and should do a better job. There are no simple answers, and it's a hard topic, but that's why stories like these are so important. Many police officers love their jobs and go home to their families at night. No one wants to see a child upset, and this officer went above and beyond his job duties by taking the time to comfort her. Aside from that, this story just shows that kids are always watching. It can be hard to keep our cool or deal with hurt, loss, or rejection in a calm way. But little ones learn how to act by watching how we act, so it's a good idea to try to act cool, calm, and collected as much as possible. This little girl also had a bad day, but hopefully she'll remember the kind officer who took the time to talk to her and treat her like a person. Like many other stories, this one could have had a different ending.